Imagine secrets so deep they have survived countless generations. Stories that drift through the ages like whispers, never truly fading, yet never fully understood. Some mysteries are small, hidden in forgotten places, but others, they stand tall, defiant, daring us to unravel them. They challenge science, they mock time, and above all, they remind us that, for all our knowledge, there is still so much we don't know. So, take a seat, because here comes history. D.B. Cooper, the man who vanished into thin air. It all began on a cold November day in 1971. The sun was setting when the man who called himself Dan Cooper walked calmly into Portland International Airport. He wore a business suit and carried a black briefcase. He looked like anyone else. No drama, no strange behavior, just another man boarding a plane. But that night he became something far more, a legend. Cooper handed the flight attendant a note, which at first she ignored, but he leaned closer and whispered, "Would we better read that? I have a bomb." What followed felt straight out a Hollywood thriller. Cooper demanded $200,000 in cash and four parachutes. His demands were met, passengers were released, but Cooper stayed in the darkness of the sky. Somewhere over Washington state, he opened the rear stairway of the Boeing 727 and jumped into the storm, into the cold, into history. No one knows what happened next. The FBI launched what would become one of the longest and most exhaustive manhunts in American history. No body, no parachute, only small traces, like decayed cash found years later along a riverbank. To this day, the case remains unsolved. Did Cooper die that night, or did he land safely, change his name, and live out his day in secret? The sky swallowed the truth, and Cooper became a ghost story for modern times. The man in the iron mask, the prisoner with no name. But mysteries aren't just modern. Some go back hundreds of years, like the tale of the man in the iron mask. During the reign of King Louis XIV of France, rumors began to swirl about a prisoner, held in utmost secrecy. No one knew his name. His face was always hidden behind the iron mask. Guards were ordered to remain silent. Servants were forbidden to ask questions. He was moved from prison to prison, always under heavy guard, and always veiled from the world. Who was this man? Some claimed he was the king's illegitimate brother. Others whispered that he knew dangerous secrets that could topple the monarchy. Some wilder theories even suggest he was Louis himself, replaced by a twin. What we do know is chilling. He died imprisoned after decades of confinement. His identity is still locked away. To this day, France's official records offer no clear answer. Whoever he was, his secret died with him, leaving only question in his wake. Centuries have passed, yet his identity remains sealed in silence. A face hidden, a name erased. But mysteries like this don't survive by accident. They endure because they make us wonder. Who was the man behind the mask? A forgotten brother? A threat to power? Or something even stranger? I want to hear your thoughts. Share your theories in the comments. After all, history is often shaped by those who are brave enough to ask the hard questions. Stonehenge, the enigma of the giant stones. And still, we go further back in time, where stones speak, but say nothing. In the green fields of England stands Stonehenge, one of the world's most iconic enigmatic monuments. built over 4,000 years ago. The colossal stones rise from the earth like frozen giants. Some weighed up to 25 tons and were brought from quarries hundreds of kilometers away. The people of that era had no cranes, no modern machinery, yet somehow they raised these stones and arranged them with precise alignment to the movements of the sun. Why? Was Stonehenge a temple, an astronomical calendar, a buried ground, or perhaps a place of healing? Archaeologists have proposed many theories, but no one fully explained the mystery. What's more, legends tell of ancient druids performing ceremonies there. Yet, the site predates them by centuries. Stonehenge guarded its secrets well, standing silently as the world spin on. Piri Reis maps, a glimpse into the impossible. But sometimes, the mystery doesn't lie in what was built, but in what was drawn. In 1513, an Ottoman admiral named Piri Reis compiled a world map, but this was no ordinary chart. On his map, the coast of South America appeared with stunning accuracy. Even stranger, parts of Antarctica were shown, centuries before they were supposedly discovered. Without satellite imagery or modern exploration, how could this be possible? Piri Reis himself claimed his map was based on older charts. Now lost to history, some believe ancient civilizations may have mapped the world long before Columbus ever set sail. Others suggest the map could be evidence of forgotten global journeys. Still, the mystery remains. The map exists, it is real, but the knowledge that created it seems impossible. The Dead Sea Scrolls, Voices of a Silent Past. Our journey ends in a land of sand and stone, where ancient scrolls lay hidden for 2,000 years. The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls between 1946 and 1956 shocked the academic world. Found inside caves near Qumran, this fragile manuscript contained writings older than almost anything ever found from biblical times. They reveal details about Jewish life, religious laws, and even apocalyptic visions from a forgotten sect. But they also raise questions. Who were the authors? Why were the scrolls hidden? And most curious of all, do they hint at lost books of the Bible, or hidden teachings that challenge mainstream history? Scholars debate to this day. Some answers have been found, but much remain locked behind ancient, crumbling words. As we look back on these unsolved riddles, a pattern emerges. The sky swallowed D.B. Cooper. The crown buried the man in the iron mask. The stones of Stonehenge stand silent. The maps of Piri Reis show knowledge no one can explain. And the scroll whispers secret we still do not understand. History does not reveal everything. Sometimes it offers only glimpses, shadows of truth forever out of reach. And perhaps that's why we remain so fascinated. Mysteries invite us to question, to imagine, and to search. They keep us humble. They remind us that no matter how advanced we become, there will always be unknowns. So, if this story pulled you in, and you crave more hidden chapters from the past, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Got a strange event, a secret project, or forgotten place you think we should cover next? Drop in the comments. I'm always reading. Thanks for watching. And just as you took the seat, now you take the story with you. Bye!